6 best pistol to consider besides the Glock, this 2023. When it comes to handguns, the Glock series has been a leader in the industry since its release in 1982. This Austrian-made pistol has been designed for professionals and enthusiasts alike and is widely regarded as a reliable and accurate handgun. But with so many options on the market, do you really need to settle for a Glock? Hello everyone. This is your boy Faison from Line Fortified. In this video, I have made a rundown of the top pistols that could serve as an alternative to the already famous Glock pistols. Here, you will see the handguns that have better performance than your Glock. Hit the like and subscribe buttons, as well as the notifications bell, so that you can get more gun-related content like this. Now let's get this video rolling. Smith & Wesson M and P. Of course, my first choice for a Glock replacement is the Smith & Wesson M and P. This is a venerable series of pistols that is currently in its 2.0 configuration. The base price of the Smith & Wesson M and P is around $500. And similar to Glock pistols, they are also available in 4.5 ACP, 40S and W, and 9mm. The pistols under the original M and P series have a barrel length of either 3.6 inches, 4 inches, or 4.6 inches. To contrast these measurements, they are like the subcompact, compact, and duty-sized pistols of Glock. Many of the features of the Smith & Wesson M and P are similar to the Glock. For instance, both Smith & Wesson M and P and Glock are available in optics-ready versions. Interestingly, the Performance Center M and P is slightly more affordable than a standard Glock pistol, meaning that it is already a great investment to acquire. The reliability of the Smith & Wesson M and P is pretty impressive. Hence, it is not surprising that many law enforcement agencies prefer using the M and P series pistols to Glocks. I am not saying that Glocks are bad, but with the Smith & Wesson M and P around, you have great alternatives to explore. Springfield Armory XD. Another gun series that is touted to be better than Glock is the Springfield Armory XD. The XD line of pistols is quite extensive. It offers large, medium, and small versions of 4.5 ACP, 40S and W, and 9mm. And similar to the Smith & Wesson M and P and Glock, the Smith & Wesson M and P are polymer-framed pistols that feature a striker-fired mechanism. Hence, these guns are not only lightweight, but also reliable and accurate at the same time. The price range of the Springfield Armory XD starts at $400 and usually peaks at $600. Meanwhile, the optics-ready variant of the XD series, the XD Elite, has a price of about $700. Again, this price is still lower than stock Glocks. If price is your main concern, then XD handguns would serve as excellent alternatives to Glocks. The gun market reveres the Springfield Armory XD pistols. As I mentioned, they are reliable and operate with optimal simplicity. Notably, the Springfield Armory XD incorporates a trigger safety that is similar to Glock. Furthermore, these guns also integrate grip safeties. Both the size and weight of Springfield Armory XD pistols are also comparable to Glocks and M and P. So, if you are searching for guns that could replace your Glock, the XD series would be a good start. Taurus GX4. Taurus is a reputable manufacturer of affordable guns. And despite this, many simply think that Taurus doesn't have guns that could supersede the offerings of Glock. Well, allow me to change your mind a little with the Taurus GX4. The Taurus GX4 is a cheaper alternative to the Taurus G2C, but it is also a great pick instead of going to the more expensive Glock G43X. For its price, the Taurus GX4 is a venerable subcompact pistol. It has a barrel length of 4 inches and a total length of 7.28 inches. Meanwhile, it has a weight of 1.55 pounds when unloaded. The gun holds a 15-1 capacity, so it is pretty loaded, in my opinion. Its 1-inch wide slide offers serrations that let you manipulate it properly. Furthermore, its grip enables optimal control while shooting the gun. You can also replace its grip if it doesn't fit you. The reliability of the Taurus GX4 is one reason why it is a good alternative to your Glock G3X. Despite being a basic pistol, this gun is not prone to flaws. Again, the price and performance of the Taurus GX4 are the two driving forces as to why it is an excellent Glock alternative. I'm not saying that it is 100% better than Glocks, but it serves as a good contender, especially for those who are saving money. CZ 7-5. Needless to say, the CZ 7-5 deserves a spot here. By all means, this is among the most flexible handgun platforms in the market. Many shooters use competitive scenes. They simply fine-tune their CZ 7-5s to make it faster and more precise. It's no longer surprising that the CZ 7-5 is a popular pistol, is a well-beloved weapon within competitive circles, despite the presence of newly released competitive pistols. The CZ 7-5 is not just useful for competitions, it is also reliable enough to become a personal or home defense weapon. Many militaries all over the world are using the CZ 7-5 as their official sidearm. Meanwhile, the Federal Police of Mexico picked the P09 variant of CZ 7-5 as its service arm. Specifically, the P09 is an excellent alternative to Glock for those shooters who enjoy using double-action, single-action pistols. It offers a 19-round capacity, which is 2 rounds more than the Glock 17. It also has a polymer frame to reduce its weight. You can adjust the P09 to have its safety on either side. You can also set it as a decocker-only mode. STI 2011. Modern developments in pistol technology have given us the STI 2011. Basically, this one is a double-stacked 1911 pistol that is chambered in either .40S and W or 9mm. The quality of the STI 2011 is something that you cannot downplay. Customized versions of this gun have already dominated the competitive shooting scene in the United States. One reason for this is their innovative single-action-only triggers. They also have low recoil and high capacity, making them extra functional in the range. Of course, many would argue that you can upgrade Glocks so that they can overcome Glock pistols. But from a technical standpoint, the STI 2011 has better shooting mechanisms than those upgraded Glocks. So we can't really blame if competition shooters opt for the STI 2011 over any other pistols. The only downside of the STI 2011, in contrast to Glock handguns, is their price. These guns are quite expensive and can't be used by ordinary civilians. If you are just a recreational shooter, you will find this gun too impractical to purchase. Furthermore, the STI 2011 pistols are not as rugged as Glocks when it comes to reliability. Glocks are known for their consistency regardless of the terrain or condition. The STI 2011 pistols might not perform well in those situations. This is the reason why you can't see the STI 2011 in law enforcement and military applications. So, in a nutshell, the STI 2011 is better than Glocks if the settings are controlled. For non-competitive purposes, Glocks still work better. H&K SFP9. The H&K brand should never be overlooked. It is a consistent source of technically superior civilian pistols in the market. In fact, it is H&K that released the first polymer-framed, striker-fired pistol in the form of the VP70. But it took quite some time before H&K engaged in this particular niche, specifically roughly 30 years after the first Glock was released. When H&K joined back in the fray, it introduced the SFP9. The SFP9 is designed to be a direct competitor of Glock pistols. And by all means, it succeeded in doing so. One of the major improvements that it showcased is its enhanced trigger architecture in contrast to Glock. The SPF9's trigger is a bit cleaner than the Gen 5 triggers of Glock. Basically, the SFP9 triggers reset immediately. Furthermore, you don't need to pull its trigger before you can disassemble it. The SFP9 comes with modular grip panels, which is a design inspired by its predecessors. With this feature, it is possible for the operator to tweak the length and grip of the gun. Keep in mind that Glock only lets operators configure the grip length with the use of replaceable backstraps. If you are looking for a wider pistol, the H&K SFP9 may be a more suitable choice than Glocks. But the upgrades don't stop there. H&K also brought its proprietary mag release to the table. Actually, the market is halved by this feature. It is either you like it or not. For those who enjoy the mag release, their argument is pretty simple. For them, the mag release allows fast and reliable magazine drops. And that's all, folks. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And please do me a favor by sharing, commenting, or liking this video. Though it is annoying, those things do help in this channel's growth. Until next time, be safe and be a responsible gun owner.